And good morning, this is Mario with Smitty Sewer Service at 2289 5th, West Linn, Oregon. Here we're approximately 13 feet out. You can see cameras submerged in a bunch of toilet paper and sewage. I'm going to work the camera back and forth. You're going to see a bunch of sludge, like a cold oatmeal is the best way to describe it. Looks like cast iron pipe, but I'm not completely sure. But as soon as I got the camera down about 4 feet, it was completely under this sewage. So I'm going to continue pushing forward. I'm going to go ahead and turn some water on and try to get some positive flow here. I'm going to pause video real quick. Alright, so it looks like the line's about to open up here. Looks like something's going on right here. Right around 31 feet. Go ahead and pause video and get a different nozzle on the jet to try to clear that clog around 30-31 feet. Alright, so resuming flow here. We're 76 feet out. You can see the jet head in front of us. Looks like I cut some roots out of there. Probably around 78, 79 feet. So we'll go ahead and let this drain out and then we'll continue the inspection.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, I got some stuff planned. I'll call you back around, but you're something. Yeah.
And then we have her through the offense, so when you're walking on the floor,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of time.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just watch it over a minute. So it cleared again?
Yeah.
How far out did it clear though?
I can tell you right now. Alright, so we're pulling back out of the drain line here. You can see toilet paper and waste. You can see it's kind of a ripple effect, the water, this material kind of hung up in there. Looks like we're pulling through something. I can feel resistance in the camera as I'm working through. Might be the jet head. Alright, there's the jet head. Let me get the jet out of here. I'm going to pause the video and get the jet out real quick. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and resume video inspection, pulling out of the drain line, 4-inch cast iron pipe. I have not done any locating yet, but we're just going to go ahead and pull back out of the drain, see what we see. A lot of hard scale. You can see some toilet paper buildup in there, kind of catching on that scale. Doesn't look like there's a lot of positive flow in that drain line. Like I said, I have not located anything.
It was kind of uphill too, right?
So we're looking for is any tie-in points or any turns. So it looks like,
Our big old root.
yeah, it's like a couple 22s right here. You can see a lot of toilet paper and waste in that elbow. See, as we run the camera, it does move, but there's a lot of thick paper in there. Big chunk of paper there, and some rust scale. Actually, you can see it's kind of like a red flaky material inside that waste and toilet paper. Some scale, so the pipe is naturally just decaying anyway. Right around between 30 and 33 feet, that was where I first got the camera in there, and that's where I hit the initial blockage. So I'm trying to see what's going on in that area. You see we got some pooling, significant pooling of the water here. Could be a belly or potentially debris. I'm trying to see at what point we can see. There we go. Looks like some debris. I'm going to pause the video and run a bunch of water and see if I can get this to flush out a little bit. Alright, we'll continue inspection, pulling out, lines emptied. So you can see we still have some little bit of standing water pooling. So around that 30 to 35 foot spot is where we hit a lot of blockage. We can see nice and clear here, but as we approach that area, that 30-35 foot area, we're completely underwater. can't quite, hell, it looks like it's a belly, a low spot from what I'm seeing. It's kind of what the sewer line's up against. You can see all that toilet paper and waste, how thick that is, and it just creates a dam, and then everything hangs up behind it. Coming back towards the clean out now. Say the next few feet we should see the tie-in for the ejector pump for the basement lower unit. Yeah, right in here is where that ejector pump is. You can see we're underwater, so that tie-in has settled a little bit, created a little bit of a low spot. This is right in the area where that ejector pump ties in. So as you push forward, you can see we have positive slope in the drain line. I can see the material transition right here is into ABS, which is what that discharge line is. And then back into cast iron, and a little bit of a corner there. And I'll go ahead and end video. We're getting ready to come out of the clean out.